Hello guys, this is Revolution. On this video we are going to be discussing whether or not Beerus' prophetic dream, that was quite frankly the catalyst to every event that has preceded it in Dragon Ball Super, was in reality not Super Saiyan God Goku, but Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku, completed, perfected, whichever one you want to use. If you're wondering why I'm using the name Goku Silver, it's just a shortcut because I can't be bothered to keep saying Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. I believe the silver-haired iteration of Ultra Instinct will just be called Ultra Instinct, as basically it is what Ultra Instinct truly is. But I'm using Goku Silver as a shortcut until we get clarification that Goku's silver-haired iteration is just called Ultra Instinct. Well, actually, let's just cover this quickly. The black-haired Ultra Instinct, the incomplete version with the defensive aspects down, is referred to as Ultra Instinct Omen because it's a prophecy of what was to come, being the completed version of Ultra Instinct. The completed silver-haired version of Ultra Instinct most likely will be just called Ultra Instinct. Anyway, just so we're clear, Beerus' prophetic dream at the start of Dragon Ball Super, he saw a vision of what looked like a Saiyan. It was pretty much a silhouette of a shadowy Saiyan figure. Since then, many people have theorized that it wasn't Super Saiyan God Goku after all. It could even be the likes of a future Gohan transformation, or maybe it was even Vegeta. And since the inception of the Yamoshi information we got last December, it could even be Yamoshi. In fact, it was suggested in the information we received about Yamoshi that it was Yamoshi's spirit that Beerus sensed and ultimately was the catalyst to his prophetic dream, which ultimately led him to Goku. Beerus' dream came with a prophecy that he will one day face an ultimate warrior. Now, going on the story from Battle of Gods, Super Saiyan God Goku was an incredible power-up over the end of Z Goku that we saw. Beerus brutally flicked Super Saiyan 3 Goku into oblivion on King Kai's planet, and then upon undertaking the Super Saiyan God ritual, Goku made it to a completely new plane of power. But as the series has progressed, we have learnt that Beerus was using less than 1% of his power in that fight. What he was most likely impressed by in that fight was Goku's ability to handle the power that came with this new transformation. Not only that, but the fact that Goku managed to absorb it into Super Saiyan and then into his base form. And even though it's not an official name, it's a term that's often referred to now as Saiyan Beyond God. Both Goku and Vegeta are said to have this. I did make a video a few months back with 10 reasons, 10 consistencies that prove Saiyan Beyond God is a thing in Dragon Ball Super. If you haven't seen it, I'll link that video at the end of this video because there are still people saying that Goku did not absorb Super Saiyan God's power into his base. Regardless, Beerus was heavily suppressed against Super Saiyan God Goku in the Battle of God saga. And if people honestly believe that these characters can't even suppress their powers to human levels, explain how Beerus slapped Bulma and didn't kill her, yet flicked Super Saiyan 3 Goku and knocked him out cold. Are you truly telling me and everybody else that Bulma is stronger than Super Saiyan 3 End of Z Goku? So whilst Super Saiyan God Goku did entertain Beerus, Beerus did enjoy that fight, he wasn't really a true challenge to Beerus. Now let's look at what Beerus said in Dragon Ball Super Episode 2 when referring to his prophetic dream, when he remembers it amongst the explosion that we see after he destroys the planet. Upon remembering what his prophetic dream was about when he saw the silhouette, he said this: "The ultimate warrior no one has seen yet, the incredible one who will entertain me." Now whilst you could argue that Beerus doesn't know about the original Super Saiyan God, because of information we've received lately, we know that Goku isn't the first Super Saiyan God. And whilst it was an incredible power-up at the time, there is no way you would refer to that Battle of Gods Super Saiyan God Goku as an ultimate warrior. Now the name that Beerus got in his prophetic dream was that of the Super Saiyan God. This is likely because he sensed Yamoshi's spirit, but ultimately what I argue is that the Super Saiyan God part of the prophecy was that the Super Saiyan God ritual would ultimately be the catalyst for Goku attaining godlike powers and ultimately moving up the chain and eventually achieving Ultra Instinct. And just to add fuel to the fire, just before this prophecy was remembered, we said that Beerus' prophetic dreams are a little hazy and inaccurate. So there's a good chance that Beerus didn't remember all the details of his dream. Since then, Goku has powered up quite a lot. Not only did he absorb the God powers into his base, he then can stack Super Saiyan 1, 2 and 3 on top, Super Saiyan God again, and obviously Super Saiyan Blue is literally Super Saiyan God turning Super Saiyan. Then he can stack Kaioken on top of Super Saiyan Blue, up to a 20 times multiplier. Then obviously we now have Ultra Instinct Omen, and in episode 129 we will have Silverhead Mastered Ultra Instinct. Now we know that despite training with Whis and gaining Super Saiyan Blue, Goku and Vegeta recognised that they were simply not even remotely close to Beerus' power. Then of course we saw Goku use Kaioken times 10 against Hit, and Beerus did start to shift a little bit. He was starting to sweat a little bit, but he confirmed still that he would easily conquer Goku. Goku continued to grow in power from the end of the God of Destruction tournament right up until the Tournament of Power. Yet, when talking about a mortal who had surpassed the gods, they weren't referring to Goku. However, you could go back to the Zen exhibition match where Sidra pretty much was in awe of Super Saiyan Blue Goku's power. But I think we can all agree that Sidra, the God of Destruction of Universe 9, was one of the weaker gods of destructions. Beerus is most likely a high tier God of Destruction. So whilst I believe that Goku with Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20 was approaching the gods of destruction's power, he wasn't quite God of Destruction level yet, as the mortal who had reached the level of God of Destruction was in fact Jiren the Grey from Universe 11. But with all these stacks on top of the original Super Saiyan God power that he gained from the Battle of God saga, it's in the multiples of thousands of times stronger, yet still it wasn't until Ultra Instinct Omen that Beerus really felt challenged. Now I'm not going to say that Ultra Instinct Omen Goku would beat Beerus at this point. Beerus definitely felt challenged. He was definitely shocked that a mortal like Goku could achieve it within an instant. Whereas he has been potentially training for millions of years, yet it was stated in episode 18 of Dragon Ball Super by Whis that Beerus has not mastered Ultra Instinct yet. Of course, I've just mentioned the fact that Sidra was in awe of Goku Blue's power, but Beerus was in awe of Jiren's power in the Dragon Ball Super specials. He couldn't believe that such power was coming from one individual. And of course, in the Dragon Ball Super specials, Jiren was simply flexing his muscles. He was nowhere close to full power. In fact, he wasn't even at full power in his fight against Beyond Blue Vegeta, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20 Goku, and Android 17, and you could even add Golden Frieza to that as well. We now know from spoilers for episode 129 that he will be fighting at full power against Ultra Instinct Omen Goku, but it looks like Ultra Instinct Omen will not be enough against a fully powered Jiren. Goku is going to have to ascend again, and of course he's going to get the completed Ultra Instinct. We learnt from his fight against Super Saiyan 2 Kefla that Goku only had the defensive aspects down in Ultra Instinct Omen and not the attacking aspects. He was still using thought in his attacks, which were impeding his reaction speed and timing and nullifying his attacks. But of course, in Dragon Ball Super episode 129, Goku will ascend to this Silverhead iteration of Ultra Instinct. Most likely it will be called Ultra Instinct. But Goku Silver will have the defensive components and the attacking components down against Jiren. And we've learnt some really interesting information regarding Goku's character and what they're referring to Goku Silver as. Mastered Ultra Instinct is being referred to as the ultimate form, the ultimate warrior. And obviously, as we talked about earlier, Beerus' prophetic dream prophesied that Beerus would get to fight against the Ultimate Warrior. Now, I know the terms Ultimate Warrior has been used a plethora of times throughout Dragon Ball, but truly, Goku's new transformation is the ultimate form. It is the embodiment of what an Ultimate Warrior should be. Mastery of self-movement, nigh-perfect defense, and nigh-perfect counter-attacking abilities. The only reason I say nigh is because, as far as we are aware, Whis and the Angels have 24/7 Ultra Instinct. They live, eat, and breathe in that state. So you'll be led to believe that the Angels are a completely different level to even Goku's Ultra Instinct because he isn't in that state 24/7 like they are. What it should do is elevate Goku above the likes of a fully powered Jiren, who we are led to believe will be able to at least compete with a fully powered Beerus, if not even stronger than Beerus. So therefore, Goku Silver should be able to beat fully powered Beerus. Of course, I might be being a bit naive with that statement because we don't know how strong a fully powered Beerus is. But in terms of Beerus' prophetic dream, this is the ultimate warrior that will be able to entertain him endlessly. Now, in episode 116, where Goku was in Phase 2 Ultra Instinct against Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, Beerus actually looked excited at the prospect of an Ultra Instinct Goku. Could this be the awakening of Beerus and his competitive spirit? Beerus is pretty much a lazy god of destruction. Will this propel him back into action and start training again with Whis and then we'll see, maybe in a hypothetical future series, Beerus training and trying to compete with Goku. I would love to see a Beerus vs Goku rematch. Only a few days ago I released why Goku Silver could awaken Zalama. This was referring to the statement we got in the Xenoverse 2 DLC Pack 6 article that said Goku's special move would be a God Awakening performance. We don't know what that truly is. I was literally just speculating on it. Quite a loose theory really, but did I overlook the fact that it had already awakened a god, and that god being the god of destruction Beerus with his prophetic dream in the Battle of God saga? It's definitely interesting. Anyway guys, let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section. Was Goku Silver Beerus' real, true prophetic dream? What I would also like to know is, do you believe a fully fresh, fully powered Beyond Blue Vegeta could compete with a fully powered Jiren? Or what percentage do you think he would be compared to a fully powered Beerus? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Lend me your energy and smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Until next time, Ad Astra.